Hi and welcome to today's reading. Today we have 3 piles, pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3, and today we're asking for what divine love messages want to come through. What do you need to know about love, and any messages that spirits and angels and the universe want to bring forth to you about love and the idea of love, any form of love in your life. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. You chose this beautiful, beautiful bright orange crystal. I think it is a carnelian. It's really, really stunning colors. So we're going to put this over here. In today's reading, we're asking what divine love messages want to come through to you. I asked my spirit guides what my viewers needed to hear today, and the answer was how loved they were. So that is why I'm choosing to do this reading today. So this reading is all about love and anything to do with love that wants to come through for you, anything that you need to hear right now, anything that will help guide you. That is my intention with this reading. Remember that this is a general reading, so just take what resonates for you and what you feel good about. Use your intuition with any messages and disregard anything that you think is not for you. So let's start. I started by pre-shuffling 1 card, and the first card that came out for you is the message of the dolphin, and the dolphin comes with the message play. So when it comes to love and the idea of love in your life, there's definitely an element of needing to bring in a more playful vibe, needing to embrace fun and joy in the relationship that you have maybe already with another person, or the relationship that you have with yourself, or even your relationship with love in general, the idea of love. There could be a bit of a energy attached to, when you think about love, you might feel a little bit of a sort of unencouraged sort of energy I'm getting, maybe a little bit of a negative energy attached to love because of maybe previous experiences. But your spirit guides and the universe are telling you that bringing in a more playful outlook and idea and approach to love and the idea of love and any relationship of love in your life is going to help make you feel more loved. Because when I started this reading, I mentioned that I asked my spirit guides what my viewers need to hear right now. And basically the main message that came through was my viewers need to hear that they're loved. And I think that is really the biggest message, is that you are loved, and love is something to embrace. It's something that is an incredible, joyful experience, and it is all around us. Love is all around us all the time. It's always that emotion, that feeling of love is always there to be felt. It's just about getting a perspective on it that is coming from more of a positive outlook instead of bringing those experiences from the past. So you want to let those go, and you want to embrace an energy of playfulness in your life as much as possible. So doing things that you enjoy, whether that's, taking yourself on little dates where you go and do some solo dates and just do things that bring you joy. It could also be with a partner, is making time for play and fun and doing things that you both love together, that could really increase this feeling of love in your life. And yeah, so that's, I think that's what I'm mostly getting from this card. Let's see what else will come out. I'm going to be shuffling on camera today, so we will see. Let's get a tarot card to start for any more information. What else does my viewer Pile 1 need to know about love? Any divine love messages that need to come forward for them? What does my viewer 1 need to know about love? What does my viewer 1 need to know about love? Okay, we have one card coming out there. Okay, so this card is, okay, what's come out for you is the Justice card. Justice. Okay, so in this card, see, this is kind of telling me that there's definitely been an energy of maybe how you think about love is that there's a lot of battle involved in it. It's been a difficult road so far. A lot of arguments and not really seeing eye to eye. But this card coming out is encouraging you to be this middle person here, to be the person who is looking at love from a more balanced perspective, understanding that any kind of negative thoughts that are attached to love are not going to solve the situation. Here you can see both of these people are just very caught up in that emotion of anger because there's a car crash in the background, and they are just really caught up in that negative emotion. But this card coming out is encouraging you to be the middleman, to look at love from a perspective of balance, really encouraging you to be the one to see that your perspective on love can really shift how you feel about love, and also the type of love that is brought into your life. So yeah, and I also see here, okay, this is kind of encouraging. So there is a dove in this card. Dove is all about peace, and there's also two wasps. So you see the dove is in between the two wasps, and the dove is you. That's encouraging you to be the person who brings about a peaceful feeling when it relates to love. And it's really just about perspective, about shifting your perspective on love, bringing more playfulness into the situation, because there's a lot of joy that can be brought out from love, but it's just shifting the perspective on it. Letting go of any of these kind of emotions will really help the situation. Okay, let's get one more card from this deck. What else does my Pile 1 viewer need to know about love? What else does my Pile 1 viewer need to know about love? What else does my Pile 1 viewer? Okay, so we have here the Nine of Wands, which came out. So the Nine of Wands is also saying, Nine of Wands is about constantly struggling uphill, that kind of constant battle. And there's, yeah, it very much does relate back to this. So I feel like there's a lot of shifts in perspective that need to happen here. And what is really encouraging in this card is there is a poppy over here. The poppy is in bloom. It's beautiful blooming even in this situation here. This poppy is saying that no matter what the situation is, there's always a little ray of light, a little ray of hope that can help bring a different perspective, a different outcome to the situation. And there's also a beautiful bird in flight here. So shifting in the perspective that you have on love and on relationships will really help you take flight. It will help you move out of those emotions. And there's also there's a little, I think it's an ant. It's a little ant, and that little ant there is carrying a leaf. So this kind of like almost victoriously kind of carrying this little leaf off. And that's another sign there of the possibilities of hope and joy and love, and really feeling the joys of love are there. But it's really just about letting go of this upward battle, this kind of struggle that it's been in the past. Okay, then I would like to get from this deck some advice. What advice is there for my Pile 1 viewers? Divine love messages, advice for my Pile 1 viewers. Divine love messages, advice for my Pile 1 viewers. What advice is there for my Pile 1 viewers? Advice for my Pile 1 viewers. Divine love messages. Okay. Alright. That is a really beautiful card for you. This is actually the main image that is on the front deck, the pack of this pile of cards. So it's saying, I almost feel like it's this main character energy with this card coming out. It's like you are the main character in your life. You have the control over how you perceive situations, how you perceive your life, how you make your reality in your life. You have that power to change that by just your thoughts. You can see here how her eyes are closed, and there's this beautiful trees that are kind of coming out of her mind. So the mind and how we think about things really has a big effect on our reality. So this card is saying to you, be calm and quiet and stillness. So taking some moments to really get in touch with yourself, meditating, really calming your mind when any thoughts of the past come into your mind, or your current situation, or something that you don't like, or any negative kind of perceptions. You have the power to say stop, I'm not going to think about it that way, I'm going to think about it a different way. I choose to think about my life and my perception of love and my relationships in a playful way. I choose to focus on the positives and choose to look at love in a hopeful perspective. And that's really going to create a huge ripple effect of bringing into your life more situations that are really loving and kind and that feel good to you. Is if you really, as being that main character in your life, you can make that change. You can bring in a much better, calmer perspective. But it all really starts in your mind and how you think about situations, your perception. And it's this card coming out as advice is saying, really take that time to be still, take that time to meditate, take that time to be close to animals. Animals are such an amazing message of love from the world, because animals just naturally, like dogs and cats and many other animals, they are beings of love. They are any kind of affection that you give to these animals, they love it and they will give that back to you. So I just feel like any time you can spend around animals will really also help you. They are absolutely beautiful reminders that they are full of love, and they exist in the world from that place of love. And I think animals encourage us to also try to get into that energy of living every day of our lives coming from a place of love, of real true love, authentic love. and radiating that out into the world. So first starting with yourself, and secondly bringing that into your relationships with others. And it's going to all start blooming when all the trees and the growth there, it's like more of that will just multiply and multiply the more that you practice that way of living when it comes to love. Because you are loved. You're loved by the universe, your angels. They are always surrounding you just with the big envelope of love. So just really try to tune into that and bring that white, bright glow of love into your life and radiate it out. Use that as your perception of love instead of any way that you looked at it in the past. Alright, let's get one of these cards. What else does my pile 1 viewer need to know? Advice. Oh gosh, okay, we have quite a lot there that came out. So let's have a look. Okay, the first card that came out, it says, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So this is really, to me, bringing back to these messages that came forth in the beginning, is that your faith and your connection to yourself, your connection to the universe, your connection to the idea that there is this beautiful love all around, it has the power to change any trauma into healing. There's the possibility to heal. There's the possibility to grow from any conflicts that have happened. And fear itself, any emotions of fear that you feel, they can be turned into love. But it's all through your faith and your connection to that idea, and really, really believing that idea and sticking with it. And this is really beautiful. We have a lovely tree that is growing here as well, and that's bringing me back to these trees. So a lot of growth, a lot of little seeds that can be planted that will start to grow into a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful aura, and that aura will radiate out into your life in a very positive effect. Okay, and again we have another message as well, kind of emphasizing the same thing. It says here, attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So I think with this card coming out, I just really want to remind you, like my spirit guides were telling me in the beginning, you are loved, you are loved, you are loved, you are loved. There is no need to hold on to any negative feelings. Let go of fear, let go of pain, let go of judgment and attack. These are all things that no longer have a place in your life. There's no longer space in your life for these kind of feelings. It is time to bring in that playful energy, lighten the mood, do things that you love, things that bring you joy, things that will make you grow, things that will really make you feel loved. And then once again, bringing back to this card, we also have another message emphasizing there that says, through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. And we had, once again, that little dove coming out here, which represents peace. It represents embracing a feeling of peace in your life. And that can be done through prayer, it can be done through meditation. And these are all ways that you'll bring a stillness and calm into your life, and a feeling of peace, and that feeling of love, that divine love that is always there to be felt, and that will radiate out into the world. So I think that's really beautiful, and we have a lot of purple coming out in both of these two cards here. Purple is very connected to the third eye and to seeing things really clearly, seeing from a perspective of stillness, a perspective of peace, a perspective of love. Okay, then let's see what else. I really love these cards, seeing as it's summer. Let's see what card from here will come out for you. And I've just thought about it now, but the carnelian is all about the sacral chakra, the orange color, and that is connected to how you feel. It's connected to feelings. So saying affirmations of, I feel peace and love all around me. I feel joy in my life. I feel abundantly joyful every day. I feel divine love and protection. These are all little affirmations you can say that will really help you connect to that sacral chakra, connect to that feeling of love. What else does my pile 1 viewer need to know? What else is there for my pile 1 viewer? Pile 1 viewer. Oh my, I love this. I really, really love this card for you. This is so beautiful. It's one of my favorite cards in this deck, mostly because of its meaning. And we have here the lotus that came out. So look at how the lotus starts by growing in the very muddy, murky depths of the lake, and it grows up towards the light because it starts to see this light at the top, and it grows from the mud, and it emerges into the light as this beautiful, beautiful flower. So that is the power of the lotus that is coming out for you. It's saying that you, as the main character in your life, you can choose to focus on the light, focus on growing towards that light by making the choices to do that. And this card is emphasizing that you've come through a journey. Your life is a journey, and the potential to grow and to change and to evolve is always there. So the lotus evolves from the murky depths and becomes this beautiful, beautiful flower. So that card is just saying that your life is that journey, and you have so much potential to grow, and making that choice today is going to really help bring so much divine love into your life. Alright, then let's see. I'm interested with the full moon coming up very soon, if there's anything in these cards that will give some more advice. What does my viewer need to know about divine love in your life? Viewer 1, divine love. What advice? Oh, okay, we have a few cards there. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is really beautiful. At the bottom, this card came out, which says here, it's a balsamic moon, and it says a time for healing. So the time is now to focus really on healing your perceptions to love, perceptions to relationships in your life. This is right now the time for healing, time for being still, for connecting to yourself and connecting to that light. So you see how bright this moon is on that card, and it's not even a whole moon, it's just a little slither, but look how bright it is. There's so much hope there. For you to heal and to focus really on that light. And then straight after that card, we have this beautiful card which says a new romantic cycle begins. So once you are focusing on that light, focusing on a new perception of love in your life and of the idea of love, letting go of any past things, anything that no longer has space in your life, a new romantic cycle begins. So balance is going to be restored in your life, And I think this is the scales once again coming out. And we have here new moon in Libra, so there may be something, maybe you are a Libra, maybe somebody you know is a Libra, maybe you have a lot of Libra in your chart, your birth chart. That can also be quite effective on how we feel and how we perceive things in life. So, and once again, so much purple here. So really connecting with your third eye, connecting with seeing things clearly, and focusing on, also if you meditate a lot, you'll start to really connect with your spirit guides and with your ancestors and the universe, and you will start getting lots of downloads through your third eye that will help you on this journey, help you on this healing journey, and being able to prosper and focus really on the hope and the positives and all of that divine love that is everywhere. Okay, I think we'll get quickly one of these cards, see what comes out. Oh, okay, messages for my pile 1 viewers. Okay, wow. Okay, straight away we have the underworld. So the underworld is coming out to say this is maybe where you feel like you are right now, just kind of stuck there in the dirt. This is the underworld, is where all the earthworms live, all the little creatures in the earth. And the thing is, though, is that even if this is where you feel like you are right now, or you feel like that is your perception of love right now, you feel like you're kind of in the dirt and stuck there. What this card is saying to me is, with all of these are just reminding me really of earthworms, all these little pictures here. And earthworms are so vital in our soil for growth of any kind, for the growth of all of the things that grow. They mix around the soil, and they are a really important aspect for growth. So I think with so many earthworms on this card, it's saying that your potential for growth, your potential for moving out of this dirt, for growing into a beautiful tree and becoming your full amazing self, a full being of love, radiating that love out into the world. There's so much potential for it. So I want you to really just focus on that idea of, now is the time for healing. Now is the time for letting go of any of these stuck in the mud kind of ideas. That's no place for you anymore. It's time to grow. It's time to heal. And there's so much potential for you here. And I really see that with so many of these cards, there's a lot of hopeful cards coming out today. I really think that you are moving into that stage of your life now, and I think that's a really amazing thing for you. I want to see quickly one of these cards, what else will come out. Advice for my pile 1 viewers. Advice for my pile 1 viewers. Okay, oh my goodness, I love this. Wow, okay, pile 1. You are a magician in your life. You are the main character. You have the power in your hands to make the changes that you need to make, the changes that you know that you need to make and that you want to make. I think there's, with these cards coming out, and especially that first card of play, I think you are someone who is naturally really a playful person, but maybe that's gotten a little bit lost over the years, and you're going to step back into this main character energy. Now is the time to step into your magician energy, to radiate and focus on the light, and how that can really change your perspective, change your whole life really, if you really choose to focus on making the changes that need to be made, on being the magician, being the main character, choosing how you think about things, choosing your thoughts, because your thoughts create your reality. So you can change your reality by being by stepping into that main power. You hold this wand and you have the power to make these changes. So I really think you are going to get into this energy now, this energy of healing. So pile 1, that is all I have for you today. These are the divine love messages that wanted to come out for you. The reminders to really focus on your mind, how you think about love, your perception of love. Make time for play in your life as much as possible. And it's really going to help you grow and change and become that beautiful lotus, bloom and shine and bring more beautiful love into this world. So those are my messages for you today. Thank you so much for joining me here, and I wish you all the best, and I'll see you again soon. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. You chose today this beautiful stone, a snowflake obsidian. Lots of white dots on this beautiful stone. So we'll put that over here. Today we're asking what divine love messages want to come through. What do you need to know about love? It can be love in any sense. It can be a self-love. It can be love in terms of relationships. It can be love in terms of the idea of love and what love is. So we're asking what messages want to come through, what the spirits and universe and your guides want to tell you about love today. And remember that this is a general reading, so just take what resonates for you, use your intuition, and disregard anything that you feel is not for you. So I have pre-drawn one card to start, so we'll see what this card is all about. Okay, so you have here the horse coming out, the horse spirit, and the word is motivation. So when it comes to the idea of love and divine love and how love features in your life, I'm seeing here that you are someone who is really motivated to find and create and establish a really meaningful idea of love in your life. The horse is an animal that is really, really free. The wild horses run free through all of the fields and grass, and I think that is kind of the idea that you are looking for in your life, is to find a love that sets you free. It breaks you away from any of your past, anything that holds you down. It's a love that is able to take you places, to fill you up, to make you feel, to really, really feel what love is and what divine love is. When I was asking today, before this reading, I was asking my guides what I should do this reading about, like what my viewers need to know, and what came forward was that my viewers need to know that they are loved. So I just want to say that from the get-go, that even if right now there is maybe not a very established sense of a love relationship in your life at the moment, just know that you are loved. There is divine love around you all the time, in every moment of your life, and working towards a love that is free, that sets you free, having that motivation is a really, really amazing thing, because it's going to lead you to find it. You are going to find that sense of a freeing love in your life. And yeah, I think the horse is here to remind you that keep working on, stay motivated, stay focused on, firstly on loving yourself, because that's always the first foundation to any other kinds of love. Is like to really work on a self-love, and once we have that self-love, then we are able to work and bring in a love that will match that will be equal and that will bring about a sense of freedom, because it's not a love that you're going to have to work hard in. It's going to be very liberating, very freeing, something that you can just settle into and not have to worry about anything. It's just that love is going to be all around you. And yeah, so that's a really beautiful card to start with. So let's see, I'm going to get now a tarot card. I'm going to be shuffling on camera today, and we'll see what else wants to come out for you. So what else did my pile 2 viewer need to know about love? What messages of divine love? What does my pile 2 viewer need to know about love? Okay, wow, that just came right out. Oh my gosh, wow, this is amazing. Look at that. There we have the 10 of Cups is coming out for you, just flew out of the deck. And this is one of the best cards to get when it comes to love, because there is total and utter fulfillment here. This is that dream kind of love where there's a beautiful family, they have a beautiful home, there's a rainbow, pets and abundance all around them. So I think with this coming out, if you keep this motivation up, keep up this dream, keep believing that this kind of love is out there for you. It might even already be in your life. You might already be in this relationship. But for those of you who aren't, just keep that motivation going, because this is so amazing, this card coming out for you. This is 10 of Cups, fulfillment, abundance, joy, happiness, a beautiful family if that's what you want. So that's really, 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 really amazing. So let's see what else comes out for you. What else does my pile 2 need to know about love, about the divine love, or messages about love? Pile 2 viewer. What else do they need to know about love? What else does my pile 2 viewer need to know about love? Okay, there we go. Okay. This is really cute. Alright, we have here this is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. And here you can see on this card there's a little microscope, and these two people are just really, really curious about everything that they are seeing around them. So I think that is a reminder for you, is just stay curious, stay excited about love, look for that joy in every situation that you're coming into contact with, because that's really going to help bring about this beautiful relationship, this divine and comforting and freeing love that you are looking for. Stay curious, stay focused on your goal, stay motivated. And I love how we have on this, there's also this tiny little this cute little hedgehog here, and I don't know, hedgehogs are just one of the sweetest little animals. They're so cute. And it's funny because hedgehogs also, what happens with them is anytime that they get a little bit scared, or that they come into a situation that they're unsure of, they kind of go into a little ball and they like just sort of hide away. So I think this coming out is just reminding you, don't do that. Don't get shy. Don't if you meet someone who is exciting and who you're curious about, don't revert back into your shell. Rather, like, look more into that situation, ask more questions, just take chances. I think this card is kind of telling you, take some chances, because it's going to lead off to some really exciting things. And we also have a lot of daffodils here. Daffodils are such a happy little flower, so I think that's also just saying, you know, there's a lot of joy and happiness in your future here if you just keep your goal, keep your eyes on what you really are looking for when it comes to love. Okay, so that's a really beautiful way to start. Let's see what messages will come out of this deck. What does my pile 2 viewer need to know about love, advice about love, divine love in their life? What does my pile 2 viewer need to know about love? What does my pile 2 viewer need to know about love? Okay. Alright. So we have this card that says, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. So I think this card is just reminding you that any feelings like that you have within are going to be reflected outwards. So if you are working on having a really good self-love relationship, a really good relationship with yourself, a solid foundation, staying focused on hope and positivity and the idea that this awesome love is out there for you to be felt, and that divine love is always around you all the time. If you focus on those ideas, then that will start to reflect in your outer experiences. So this card is just saying, and I really like how it's like almost like a daytime scene over here. So, and both of these other cards, it's like we've got these beautiful skies as well. So it's just focus on the light, focus on you know, clear skies, that idea that like I think always when there's a day when the skies are clear and this beautiful bright blue, it's just it creates a really calm and peaceful feeling in us. So I think that's also just a reminder with these cards, is really focus on that inner peace, and that is going to start to then show out in the rest of your life. Okay, then let's get, since it's summer, let's get one of these cards and see what will come out. What does my pile 2 need to know about love, divine love in their life? What does my pile 2 need to know about love? Pile 2, love. What messages about love? What does my pile 2 need to know about love? Oh, okay. Alright. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have here, which I think is the spring blossom. So springtime might be a very relevant time for you. Okay, we're in summer now, but this could also be a very summery card. So summer might also be a time when this love is going to enter into your life. But also spring. Spring is that time after winter when we wake up and we go outside, and I think that just seeing all the beautiful flowers starting to bloom, it also creates a sense within us of ourselves blooming, of ourselves coming alive, coming out of our shells, unraveling from the little hedgehog state there, and just really enjoying what is all around you. So I think the springtime could really be a very relevant time for you when it comes to this amazing, freeing love that is going to be entering your life. We also see here a lot of doves, and the number 3 might be relevant in some sense. So we could have 3 weeks, 3 months. The number 3 could be, you might see the number 3 around. But once again, it's like this girl also just looks so free in what she's doing. This activity of swinging, of connecting with the inner child, doing things that bring joy and happiness, and you know, like enable us to connect within ourselves to that very playful, hopeful, joyful side, and then that will start to show in the outer world. And I just love how the sky is so blue here. And with all this blue coming out, I'm also thinking of throat chakra, of, you know, like that coming out of your shell, speaking your truth. So if you meet someone, don't be shy, just, you know, introduce yourself. Someone catches your eye, you know, there's so much about you that you can share with the world. So I think speaking, putting yourself out there, these are all things that are going to really help to bring about that beautiful love that wants to enter into your life. So let's get since it's the full moon coming up, I want to see what comes out with these cards. Okay, what does my pile 2 need to know about love? What advice is there? Okay, all right. So we have here the full moon in Cancer. So Cancer might be a relevant sign for you. Maybe you are Cancer, maybe someone you know is Cancer, maybe someone you will meet will be from the Cancer sign. But it says here, a personal issue reaches resolution. So I think with this card coming out is that you are going to come out of your shell. You're not going to be shy in these upcoming months. And so much blue again. So blue might be a very relevant color to you as well. It might also help to wear some blue whenever you can. That might also just like sometimes connect when you want to, like even today I'm wearing this very bright orange top, and whenever I wear this kind of color I always feel like I connect really with my sacral chakra, with that creative side of myself. And I think if you start to wear some blue clothes, it might just help you connect with your throat chakra, being able to speak a bit more clearly, to not be so shy to speak, to put yourself out there more. So I think that's really beautiful with that card coming out. And also with Cancer, I'm getting that connection to the moon. So the full moon is coming up very, very soon. So that could also be a relevant time for you. And I'm also getting the connection of Cancer being related to emotions. Like the moon is very much connected to your emotions. So, and love is a big emotion, so it's something that is out there for you to connect with, and just it's all around you. So just know you are already loved, and there's plenty of love to still come into your life. So I just want to remind you about that. Then let's get one of these cards now. Okay, what does my pile 2 need to know about love, divine love in their life? What does my pile 2 need to know about love, divine love in their life? Pile 2, love. Okay. Okay. There seems to be a little theme here, pile 2. So we're getting the cave. So the cave is somewhere where someone reverts into the cave. They go back into their little shell instead of coming out of the cave. The cave is a place to hide in. It's a place to seek refuge, and to, if it's storming outside, the cave is a place to find safety. So I just think with this card coming out that it's just another little reminder to get out of your shell, because keep motivated to find that freedom. Free yourself from the idea that you need to revert into any caves or hide away yourself. You are a beautiful, beautiful soul, and you have a lot of amazing things out there waiting for you to discover. But it just means coming out of the cave, coming out of the shell, opening up a bit. I think that's going to be really important for you. And with these hands here, it's making me think straight away of like a helping hand almost. Like you see how this hand is sort of touching this one. It's almost like maybe this person who is coming into your life, or maybe there's a relationship already where someone is going to be kind of guiding you and bringing you out of that cave. So it might be the case of you meeting someone who is going to really help you come out of that cave. It's going to guide you it's going to be a love that is going to guide you out of your shell and be able to get in touch with a really free, spirited side of yourself that maybe you haven't connected with as much up to this point. So that could be a little hint about the type of person who's coming into your life, is someone who's going to be guiding you out of the cave into the light. So that's really beautiful. Love that. Then I think now I will get one of these cards. What else does my pile 2 viewer need to know about love, divine love, advice, guidance about divine love? Okay, we have a few cards that came out. Alright. Okay. Ooh, alright, cool. This is a lot of you'll see right now when I show you these cards, it's a lot of let go, let things be. So first of all, at the bottom here, coming out first, we have wilderness and freedom. And the message on that card says, let go and be. So with this card, I'm seeing, I think that it's telling you to, even though like it's really important to keep that hope alive, that you are going to find the love that you're looking for, but it's also important to let go of control. So trying to find something that is specific. Sometimes we think for ourselves that we need things to be a really certain way, but the universe has something much better in plan for us that we don't even know. So I think the message here is just to let go and be, kind of just be yourself, be who you really are, be your authentic self, and that's what's going to bring in that kind of loving relationship that you're looking for. Is be yourself, be your true self, be your authentic self, and let go of any ideas of control. It's not necessary, and it's not going to be very helpful to try to nitpick or control things. They're going to work out how they're going to work out. There's always a grand plan, and obviously you do have free will and free choice, and you, at the end of the day, you do decide how you would like your life to play out. But I think mapping it out to the T is not the advice. That's what the universe is saying. Just don't let go a little bit. Let go a little bit. Let there be more of a wild sort of freedom. Because, and we have that word freedom again, and that reminds me of the horse again. So just letting things kind of naturally unfold how they're meant to is going to be really helpful. And there's a full moon on this card as well. So the full moon could, coming up, bring out a lot of emotions that maybe need to come out, that need to be cleansed. And that's good. Like, it's always good to, if you feel like you need to cry, just have a good cry, let it out, sit in that emotion, and then let it go. And then you're free from that like sort of heavier emotion. Then we have rebirth coming out right after that. And I love how green this card is. This card makes me think straight away of the heart chakra. So connecting to the idea that, you are loved. So affirmation that you could repeat to yourself is, I am loved, I'm loving, I'm lovable. These are all things that can help you connect to your heart chakra and open up your heart chakra. So, and I think here, like, this is making me think of, there might be maybe an older grandmother figure, or a mother or mothering kind of friend in your life that might be really helpful to you, might be really guiding with some good advice on this journey. And we have here the owl, which is full of wisdom, so that also makes me think of some motherly figure or ancestor, or someone who wants to connect with you, that is going to come and give you some really good advice about love and about relationships. And I also, on this card, I'm seeing a feather in her pocket. I see a paintbrush, and there is a knife. So the knife or the sword is making me think of, let go of anything that's no longer meant to be in your life. Let go of any emotions that you no longer need to carry. Cut those away. And with the feather and the paintbrush coming out, I get this connection to creativity. Creativity could be in the form of writing with the feather, in the form of painting with the paintbrush. Could be a really amazing way of connecting with your emotions, connecting with your own inner emotions, inner love, your ideas about love, ideas about emotion. Connecting with through creativity, doing creative things could really help you connect with how you feel about love and how you approach love. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting about that card. And rebirth means obviously arising in a new state of being. So let go of the ties that bind. So anything that doesn't serve its place anymore in your life, it's time to let go of that. And the last card coming out there was calmness, which is, it says, let things settle. And you can see here how this person is in the ocean. The ocean is all about water, is very much connected to emotions. So I think spending a lot of time in water could be really beneficial to you. Maybe doing meditations close to water if you can, next to a river or a dam, or even like right now I have a cup of water here. Even meditating with some water just next to you in a glass could be really helpful. And yeah, more blue on this card. So much blue coming out today for you. So definitely see that connection to the throat chakra. And I also am noticing right now the spiral on her head. So that makes me think of really going inward, focusing on your inner sort of feelings and calmness, and connecting with your inner love is then going to kind of enable that spiral to go out again. So going in first and then going out again, to bring in that love that you are looking for in your life. Alright, then let's get one of these cards. What else does my pile 2 need to know about love? Pile 2, advice about love, divine love in their life. Advice for pile 2. Advice for pile 2. Divine love, advice, pile 2. Advice for pile 2. Okay. Alright, so we have this card coming out. And with this card, what I'm seeing is, do you see how focused that tiger is? This tiger is extremely focused on the path ahead. So I think this is just bringing back to your original card of motivation. So it's saying, Keep your eyes on your goal. Keep your eyes on this goal of a 10 of Cups relationship, a beautiful, loving home, abundance, beautiful love. Keep your eyes on that goal because it is going to come. See how this tiger is working its way forward. But I think in the process of doing this, even though you're staying super motivated, staying connected to your goals, is also letting go of the control part of it. So it's like finding a really good way to move forward towards your goal, but also not having it be in exactly the way that you want it to be. It's the universe is going to surprise you in some awesome ways. I think just work on yourself, work on coming out of your shell, and that is going to create a lot of, like, because coming out of your shell is going to make sure that you're letting go of any fears, letting go of any fear that you have. Letting go of that fear is then going to create space in your life for this amazing love to come in. But just know that you are always loved already. There's already so much divine love around you. Your angels are around you, your ancestors, your spirit guides. There's love all around you all the time. So always remember, you can tap into that, and that can help make you stronger to really move forward on this journey and get to the point that you would like to get to. So that is all I have for you, Pile 2. I really hope you found this reading helpful. I think there's so much amazing love to look forward to here. The beautiful cards came out for you, and I will see you again soon. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. You chose this beautiful crystal green crystal. I'm going to put that over there. In today's reading, we're asking what love messages want to come through, what messages about divine love, about any other forms of love. It could be a relationship with yourself, it could be a relationship with another person. What messages about divine love and about love want to come forward for you today? This is a general reading, so just take what resonates for you, take what feels good, use your intuition, and just disregard anything that you feel like is not for you. So I have pre-shuffled a couple of cards, I've pre-shuffled one card, and we're going to read what that is, and then I'll do the other shuffling on camera. So the first card that came out for you is you have the Jaribo bird, and the message is of foundation. So with this message coming out in terms of love and divine love and any kind of loving relationships, I see that for you, very important in your life when it comes to any kind of relationship is establishing a really solid and stable foundation. That is going to be what is going to allow much bigger ideas to be built in the future. But importantly, and one of the main foundations, or one of the main things, is building a really strong foundation. I'm seeing a lot of blue and green on this card, and interestingly, the green is very similar to your crystal here. So that is making me think with the blue and green is a connection with the green to the heart chakra and with the blue to the throat chakra. So I think in any relationship that you have, voicing and communicating your feelings to each other is going to be really important. Definitely in creating a very solid foundation is establishing a really strong form of communication. And I think a lot of that communication is going to be related to how you're feeling, to your emotions for each other, about your emotions, about yourself, things that you are going through, things that your partner or potential partner is going through. I think that a lot of communication about feelings is also going to be happening, because that is really going to help lay down and set a very, very solid foundation for anything else to be built onto. To know always where you stand with another person in your day-to-day lives, I think is going to be very important to both of you. Alright, let's see what else is going to come out. I'm going to draw one of these cards. I also just wanted to mention that when I was thinking of doing this reading, I asked my spirit guides, what do my viewers need to hear right now? What do they need to know? And the message that came out straight away was that my viewers need to know that they are loved. So I just want to say right now that no matter where you are in any kind of love journey, just know that you are loved. There is divine love all around you, from your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides. That love is all around you all the time and within you, and you're able to tap into that love anytime you want. So just know that you are really loved, and no matter where you are in your love journey. Okay, what does my Pile 3 viewer need to know about love, about divine love in their life? What does my Pile 3 viewer need to know about love, divine love in their life? What does my Pile 3 viewer need to know? Okay, so we have here the Four of Cups that came out for you. And with that, I'm seeing the Four of Cups generally speaks about turning away from things that are being offered to us, things that are coming into our life, but being too focused on something else, too focused on maybe the cups that have fallen over, or you can see how this person's face here is kind of like very in a bit of a slump there. So focusing on things that that are not necessarily going the best way right now, but not seeing that the universe and that there's other people out there that are there offering support and offering replenishment. There's water being offered here. So and with water I also see an offer of emotion, because water often speaks about emotions. So someone here is offering love, and this might even be a person that is already in your life that is offering love, but you might be a little bit focused away from them or not seeing this opportunity that is being offered. So I think that this is maybe just coming out to say that have a look at kind of people that are in your life presently already, and situations that are happening, situations that are coming into your life, because there could be a lot of opportunity there for a really, really solid foundation of a relationship, but maybe you haven't been able to see that clearly yet. So let's see what else will come out. What else does my Pile 3 need to know about love? What divine love is in their life? What else does Pile 3 need to know about love? Okay, so we had, wow, this one came out really, really fast. So we have here the Ace of Coins that came out. So I think for you with this coming out, I see that I think maybe you have been quite focused currently on work and on establishing your finances and abundance, and I think maybe abundance and finance might be for you a feeling of safety, a feeling of comfort, a sort of foundation in your life. So that's fine. That's good to concentrate on those things, because that definitely is an important aspect of life. But I think that with this coming out, it's just saying that this is possible to also build with somebody. It's possible to build abundance with somebody. It's not something that you have to do on your own. So I think that there is this really amazing possibility of a relationship that is going to be able to provide you with a solid foundation, someone who's maybe already entered your life, but you haven't really kind of looked at them in that way yet. And Ace of Coins often speaks about the universe kind of offering you an opportunity. So I do see here that there is a very big opportunity that's like kind of within your energy already, that is something that you're going to be able to establish a really good foundation. And this person is there busy building a wall. So that's just really kind of interesting how it connects right back to this foundation. So yeah, I think have a look around you at aspects of your life already and see how these aspects are already playing into you having a foundation, or how these aspects can help further build and add onto your life already. Okay, that's kind of all I'm getting from that card. So let's see what else we can get. I think that I would like to get right now one of these cards for some advice. What advice is there for pile 3 with love, with divine love? What advice is there? Okay, that's sort of wanted to come out. Let's see if there's anything else. Anything else that needs to come out for pile 3? What do they need to know about love, about divine? Okay, let's take this as well. Okay, so with the first one coming out, okay, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So I think with this coming out, it's just saying to kind of realign certain things in your life and make the focus of them love. Make the focus love. It shouldn't be the focus. I think what the universe is trying to tell you is make that the main focus of your life. If you make love and the idea and the feeling of love, and that is going to be a solid foundation. If you make love the kind of most important thing in your life, the biggest focus in your life, it's going to really help create a good foundation, and it's going to give you a really solid direction what to move into next, what to build next, what is the next kind of foundation after that to establish. We also get here, okay, we get I surrender to a power greater than me. So with the Ace of, okay, this is definitely, the universe is just trying to tell you that it's got opportunities, it's got things to offer you, but it's about surrendering to that, letting these opportunities come into your life, letting this love, this divine love, this new relationship, maybe realigning in love with a person that you're already with, if that is the case. But it's just surrendering to that, surrendering to these opportunities that are all around you. It's going to really help you connect with a feeling of love and creating a very solid foundation of love in your life. The other card says, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. So this is just reminding you, within you is a huge, huge amount of love. That's always there. That's always there to connect with. And that is your foundation. That love that is within you, that is your foundation. And that is something that if you really focus on building that, on maintaining that foundation of inner light, of inner love, then how you see the world and how you allow other opportunities to come in will be a lot smoother and a lot easier, because you will be looking at the world through that lens of love, and it's all coming from within, from a very solid foundation within you. Okay, then I want to get one of these cards and see what will come out. And one more thing is just noticing once again that beautiful butterfly on this card. So I think that you are going through currently a very, very big transformation that is going to be opening you to a lot of these awesome opportunities that the universe has just ready for you to connect with. Okay, so let's just see what else will come out. What else does my pile 3 need to know about love? What divine love is there? What messages and guidance in love for my pile 3 viewer? What does my pile 3 viewer need to know about love? Okay, not that one. All right. Oop. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, so here we have the I think it's the Bougainvillea. I think that's how you say this flower. It is a beautiful, beautiful pink flower. Kind of got a very tropical vibe to it. And as you can see, this person is standing somewhere in the ocean or in water. And I think with this card coming out, it's telling you to connect with that part of yourself. Connect with, you see how she's wearing this very light pink. She's got her eyes closed, her hands are open. So I think just taking moments to really connect with that, your inner light, connect with your inner love. It's just another reminder about that. And I think spending some time by the water, if you get a chance this summer to go to the ocean, that would be incredible. Go and just stand in the water and kind of stand in this sort of stance that she's standing in, and let the universe show you what it wants to show you. So you can see how she's kind of surrendering there. That's she's got that stance of surrender. And I also am drawn straight away to how she looks. Even though she's standing in water, it looks like she's standing very strongly and very firmly in place. So I think that draws back to a very solid foundation. So being very comfortable within yourself is going to help you, be able to weather any tides that come along, weather any situations that come forward, and do it from a very powerful and strong place if you have that connection with your inner light and your inner love. Okay. And yeah, I just also see the sun there. The sun is just such a reminder of joy and life and love and happiness, and the sun is shining down on her and on you. So just remember that that is always there for you to connect with. Any time that you can kind of spend in nature, spend a few moments, not too long, but looking at the sun, that could also be very vitalizing. Just kind of closing your eyes, turning your face up towards the sun just for a few seconds, and drawing in that light, taking that light within you. I think that will also be really helpful. Then let's get one of these cards. See what else wants to come out. What advice is there for my pile 3? Advice for my pile 3. Okay. Ooh, nice. Okay, so we have here the card of balance, and the word there says harmony. So perfect balance and harmony. And I see here that this card is very much got an autumn and fall vibe to it. So autumn and fall time could be really important to you. There's a lot of apples here. So apple speaks about reaping the harvest, kind of getting the fruits of our labor, all the kind of hard work that's been going in to creating a foundation. Maybe the fall time or autumn time is going to be really relevant. That's when things are going to really start to bloom and grow. And I think this is just another reminder about getting in balance with yourself, working in harmony with the universe and what opportunities are coming your way and into your scope. So if you are able to really get into a place of personal power, of inner light and inner love, and focusing on those things, it's going to help you become really balanced and get into a very harmonious state, so that you're able to notice those opportunities that come in, if they are in love, or if they're in finance, or yeah. Alright, so that's kind of all I'm seeing with that card. So let's get one of these cards. What else does my pile 3 need to know? Okay, had an idea this card would come out. Okay, so this card is all about energetic balance. It's about getting all of your chakras into alignment. So we have here the crown chakra, the third eye, the throat chakra, the heart chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra, sacral chakra, and root chakra. So it's about getting all of these in perfect balance, and the best way to do that is to focus on meditating. And when you're meditating, go through all of the chakras. So for the crown chakra, you can say, I understand, and then a sentence. So I understand that everything always works out in my favor. For the third eye, you can say, I see opportunities clearly in my life. For the throat chakra, you can say, I speak my truth. For the heart chakra, you can say, I love my life and all that is in my life. For the solar plexus, you can say, I do. So, I do everything that I can every day with every opportunity that comes my way. And with the sacral chakra, I feel love all around me at all times. And with the root chakra, it's I am. So I am grounded, I am in balance, I am in perfect harmony with the universe. So those are just some little affirmations that you can say when you're meditating, and that will really help to bring all of your chakras into alignment and really help to bring in a really good energetic balance, which is going to help bring in this amazing foundation of love and help you see all the opportunities that are arising in your life. And then, okay, let's get a moon card, since the full moon is coming up really soon. Let's see what will come out. What does my pile 3 need to know about love, about divine love? What messages and guidance is there for pile 3? What guidance is there for pile 3? Oh, okay. Ooh, this is cool for you. Yay, pile 3. Alright, we have full moon in Libra coming out. So you might be a Libra, or someone you know might be a Libra, someone who's coming into your life might be a Libra. So Libra might be an important astrological sign. And we also have here, it says a win-win outcome is forecast. So things are going to work in your favor. This is a guarantee of that. We've got the scales here and the balance. So I think you are really going to find that perfect balance, that solid foundation that you're looking for. But it is about working on it every day. It's about maintaining that focus on your inner light and your inner love and your inner balance, and then bringing that out into the rest of your life and into other relationships that come into your life. And just surrendering to the fact that the universe is working behind the scenes on all these little amazing gifts and opportunities that are wanting to come into your life. Okay, so yeah, that's what I see with the Libra card. Then let's get one of these cards. What does my pile 3 need to know about love? What divine love messages and guidance are there? Okay. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. To come out in a love reading, and a divine love reading is the heart. So I think really maintaining that focus on your heart, as treating it as a treasure, treating love as this beautiful gift that the universe wants to bring into your life. There's so much pink here in these cards, so I think with all the pink coming out, it's kind of also just reminding, focus on your thoughts, because your thoughts do create your reality. So understand and know that you are connected through your mind and through the crown chakra with the universe, and all of the positive thoughts and love that you send out into the world is going to be coming back to you. And I think with the heart coming out is saying that you have this capacity to really, really love, and I think you do want to share that with another person. And I think that that beautiful foundation is there for you, but really just focus on connecting with that inside you first. Realign with your love and look at the world through that lens of love from the heart. So often this also means, like, I know I just spoke about your crown chakra and the mind, but often making decisions from, so that's important to obviously always know you're connected through your crown chakra with the universe. But when it comes to decisions, often making them from a place of heart over mind is a little bit of maybe a way that you could help you move forward a bit, is really connecting to your intuitive decision making instead of your intellectual decision making. So making sure that every decision going forward, you're really considering how you feel about that decision, making decisions from your heart, because that's where love basically is, and it's and that's where you can tap into it. So I think, yeah, with that coming out, it's just also reminding you about making decisions from a place of your heart over your mind. Yeah, feeling out the situation instead of like thinking out the situation, if that makes sense. Because that will also help you see like which opportunities when it comes to love are the ones that are going to lead you towards that foundation that you would like. Okay, then to end off, I think we will get one more animal card and to see what other messages want to come forward. Okay, what is the one last message of advice for pile 3? Oh my goodness, pile 3. You have love. Love came out in a love reading. So I think love is all around you. It's definitely, it's already in your life. Divine love is for sure in your life all the time. But all other kinds of love are there for you, and just really focus on looking at life from this place of love. I think that's really going to provide you with that solid foundation in love that you're looking for. So pile 3, I really hope that this reading was helpful and guiding to you in some way. Thank you so much for joining me here today, and I hope I'll see you again soon.